back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new. My name is Fransica Brackin John. Welcome to the channel, you guys. The Lord gave me this message, right? And He said, oftentimes many of you all will feel like you're by yourself. And He said, like you're by yourself, you have no one to turn to when you're going through great difficulties, when you're going through your problems, right? And the Lord said, there was many men in the Bible that felt that way. If you listen to the Psalm of David, David say, I look to my right, Lord, and to my left, and no one care for my soul. Do you understand what I'm saying, right? Who I have in earth or in heaven but the Lord. Do you understand what I'm saying? So David oftentimes felt like he was by himself, that there was no one he could really run to and turn to when he was going through a lot. And many of you all will feel the same way when you're going through great hardships, that like there's no one that you can turn to when you're going through those things, right? But the Lord say that cast all your burdens upon him because he cares. And some of you all, the reason why you feel like that too is because you're accustomed going to tangible persons tangible meaning where you can see and touch, right? You're accustomed going to individuals who you can physically see. So because the absence of the Lord in your eyesight, you, how to say, believe that he isn't there. This is when the Lord called for you to remember the times when he did show up there for you. And listen, if even if you have one testimony of the greatness of the Lord in your life, where the Lord hear your cry, where the Lord do something for you, feed on that testimony and go and look at other people's testimony who see manifestation, that this God that I'm talking to might be invisible, but he's not one that cannot see what you are going through or hear your cry, right? He see and he hear your cry. There isn't any God like him. The God of man is that is gods that have eyes but cannot see, and ears but cannot hear, and mouth but cannot speak. But our God speak. His word is all through the Bible, right? Our God see what we're going through. Our God hear our cry. And many of you all might think that talking to the Lord and having a conversation with Elohim, it might feel to you like if you're communicating with yourself, when it's never like that. You are talking to a God that does answer, that does hear, right? He said if you would open up your eyes and see that, right? So this God that you are talking to is ever real. Some of you all who might feel alone, he said oftentimes the Lord will answer your prayer. And what you are to pray is that, Lord, show me that you are speaking back. Show me that this is not me speaking to myself. Because oftentimes the enemy would like to have you to believe that you are talking to yourself, that this God that you are speaking to is not really cannot hear you, whatever it is, because look, you speak and you tell him that problem and he fix it, right? Which is further from the truth. The Lord could be working on what you have been crying out to him and telling him that you need, but he might not, how to say, let you know that he's doing that as of yet for various reasons. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the Lord can be prepping your spirit for various different things, why he hasn't released answers to you, why he hasn't manifest in certain areas that you have been talking to him for. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he said he understand, and many of the psalmists, many of those guys back then in Bible time knew how it was like to look to your right and to your left and find no one that really, it feels like no one really care what you're going through, and no one sees what you're going through. So the Lord gave me this word to let someone know that he sees and he hears, and you are to ask him to manifest, or he will manifest to you that he sees and he hears. But for some of you all, there's a reason why he withholds speaking to you, for a reason, because he might not, as of that time, want to reveal certain things to you for various reasons. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stay blessed, stay strong, and keep on having faith in your Elohim. He's ever real. He's ever faithful. Go and listen to other people's testimonies and remember your testimony of things that you have gone through, and you see the Lord come true in time past. He's not dead. Stay blessed, stay strong. If you're new, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Praise the name.